Howdy y'all, the Sony MDR-7506 are some of my favorite headphones, especially for editing. I really like the way that these sound whenever I'm editing. They're pretty comfortable too, and they've been around for a long time. But one thing I don't necessarily like about it is this long cable. I mean, sometimes it can be nice, but for the most part, I would just like one that's removable. But I don't really want to break these, so I'm going to keep these ones as is. And I found another pair that was listed as 4 parts online that I think I'm just going to modify. So my plan is to remove this cord and give it a jack. First things first, I'm going to just need to remove this side of the cable. Okay, well there's where the headphone goes. So I'm gonna need to cut these wires, not the ones over there, because this is the one that goes to the actual headphone cord. There we go. Now we can remove this part here. And now the cable itself is gone. Well, let's see about fitting this jack in there. We're gonna need to do a little bit of drilling. About 7 millimeters. All right. A little bit more. There we go. Now I should just be able to take a razor and chip away at the rest of it. File the rest. I don't necessarily mind if I scratch the side of this because, I mean, as you can see, part of it's already worn, so I want it to look worn. Look like it has experience. So now it fits. Time to solder the wires onto this. Feeding this through here. I definitely gave myself much more wire than I need. But, you know, I wanted to be safe. I know blue, I gave myself the color blue, but blue is supposed to be black. I think we're all hooked up. We should be hooked up, so let's do a little test. Sweet, it works. Well, now that I know that's functional, let's put it back together. Now, I can't exactly get this piece to kind of like fit in there, especially since I soldered that on there. So I'm gonna be using hot glue in order to make sure that stays in properly. Okay, that should be good enough. So let's go ahead and put this last piece back on. There we go. That's looking pretty clean, if I do say so myself. I mean, I did scratch it a bit trying to file that down, but that's fine. I'm fine with scratches. The last thing to do would be to give it new earmuffs. And now I have a pair of these I can take around and travel with. And if I had one of those little Bluetooth adapters, I could just plug it in right there and have Bluetooth audio. And I even have this cord that does coil a little bit, so it's a little bit like the original one. But now if I want to swap it out, I can. So now I have my nice stock pair and my grungy pair. If you got any headphone mods or projects that you know of, let me know and I might take a look at it because this one was pretty fun and I like the way it came out. Well, I'm pretty satisfied with these, so I'm gonna leave it here for now. So long, y'all.